right, partygoers, welcome back to Zero Dark Nerdy, the galaxy's most notorious pop culture podcast. This is your boy Brian, aka El Nino, and today I'm joined with
Jordan, aka Knives, or Baby Knives, I should say.
there you go, Baby Knives, and we have two very special guests in the building, or via Zoom, however it may be, but they're in the building to us. We got BB Shea from Rock 92 and Matt Wells from 1075. BB Shea and Matt, welcome to Zero Dark Nerdy.
What's up, guys?
What's going on? Appreciate you having us on and being with us.
I'm sorry, can I ask what's the little knives? Can you explain that to me?
A fan picked, I can't remember who, but we put up a thing after like 6 years of how many years of the podcast has it been?
It's 7 years this
7 years. Like, I never had an AKA, so it'd just be like, I'm Jordan. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
And so we just put up a thing like, what should my AKA be? And somebody said baby knife, and I was like, I like that. My Instagram handle is knives. I made it when I was 13 off of a character in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and I never changed it. So
I think little knives is tough. That's tough. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah. That's all there is to it. Thank you.
Now that I know the story, it makes sense.
year. Exactly. And then on top of that, too, goodness gracious, 13. I think my first AOL screen name was Inspect Deck, and that was because I love the Wu-Tang Clan. Do you remember what now that we're on that topic, we might as well just go with it. When you were 13 years old or however old you were, what were your first names, whether if it was MySpace, AOL, whatever it was?
So for me, it was AIM, AOL Instant Messenger, and I believe it was just like the name that I used for my login at the school media center. It
Uh-huh.
was just last name, first initial, so it was Wellsum, and it was Wellsum, and then some number. I can't remember the numbers, and then it eventually segued into the Hammer because that's what my uncle called me. Was just the Hammer. He said, "What's up, Hammer?" And so I said, "All right, we'll go with the Hammer. We'll make that count."
Nice. A
Yeah,
weapon theme.
Yeah.
my first AIM was I was a big wrestling fan, so I was Batista
Ooh.
6969. So
Wow.
yeah,
Hold
Nice.
on.
because
You get the air horns for that one, my
thank
friend.
you,
Classy.
thank you.
That's a really
I
good
thought
name.
I thought I was built like Batista back in the day, but no, not so much.
Hey. Well, we're glad to have
I
you with
love
us, and
that.
that's great right there. Great way to start a show. So this is going to air here probably like middle October. We're going to be talking about some of our favorite candies and snacks, going all the way back to when we were kids, favorite Halloween candy, favorite candy nowadays or snacks when you're either watching a movie at home or at the movie theater. By the way, big shout out to one of our sponsors, Golden Ticket Cinemas. Be sure to check them out for all your cinematic adventures. And then we're also going to talk about some underrated candies, some candies that we believe are overrated, and be able to go from there. Just a quick backstory: Matt and BB Shea have a phenomenal podcast called the Big Foodies, and be sure to check them out. And we're going to give you all the details to check them out. But we've been communicating now for about a year and been talking about episodes, and this is a great one to have. And be sure to follow us on my Fox 8 Plus for upcoming episodes. So, since you're guests, why don't we go ahead and start with Matt in terms of like as a kid, what were some of your favorite candies or snacks in general? And then, of course, what did you want to see in your Halloween bag when you got home?
Well, what I wanted to see in my Halloween bag was just a full bag.
Yeah,
Like at that point, I was just the more the better. I was an only child, so I knew I didn't have to share any. So it
nice.
was just nice to just bring home a haul. At that point, I was really into, I guess the OG M&M. So just the basic chocolate. We didn't have a whole lot in the house of just like candy constantly stashed around, but we always had a bowl of M&Ms that I would just walk by and constantly grab some. And
Hmm.
eventually when I got my first phone for my bedroom, it was an M&M phone that had a bowl at the bottom that you could stash M&Ms in. And
Wow.
so growing up, I was big time on the M&M candy. Evolved a little bit, then went to the Reese's, so you add in the peanut butter. And if I'm going chocolate, I'm a big Reese's with peanut butter. That's my Yeah, Reese's has tried to branch out and do all these other variants with like
Sure.
I think they put chips in it at one point.
Right.
They're doing like PB and J
Yeah,
Reese's,
yeah.
and those are fine, but the you can't beat the classic combination of the Reese's chocolate and peanut butter. That to me, growing up, that's what takes me back whenever I get to have those, and that was always what I like to see. The full size Reese's cups or a full size anything full size. Like
Yeah.
we had to know what neighborhood and what house to go to get the full size
Oh,
Kit
yeah.
Kats, or it
100%.
didn't matter at that point. If you're gonna give me something full size, I'll be a fan of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree to this
Yeah.
day. BB Shea, what about you?
You know what's weird? My Halloween experiences were very interesting because I was of that generation that transitioned from neighborhood trick or treating to trunk or treats.
Okay.
So like I kind of got the best of both worlds. Now, obviously, neighborhood trick or treating, like Matt said, you had to go find the rich neighborhood so you get the full size things. But that didn't matter to me. I was always a Tootsie Roll guy. Like
Okay.
through and through, like at the end of the day, everybody always dogged on the Tootsie Roll. The little ones, the long ones, the rectangular
Sure.
ones. That like I kind of had to learn the things that nobody wanted. And there was always a plethora of the Tootsie Rolls at the bottom of the bag that nobody wanted. And I'm like, give them to me. I'll take every single Tootsie
That's
Roll you
smart.
got.
That's a
So
hot take.
it's just an easy, and I'm a big chocolate fan. It's just an easy chocolate treat and chewy. You could put like 10 in your mouth at one time and still handle it. So Tootsie Rolls, that's 100% what I'm into when it comes to Halloween candy.
All
Wow.
right, are you saying Tootsie or Tootsie?
Tootsie, now you got me a complex about it. Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, I thought you said Tootsie. Like,
Is it? Did I
well,
say
like
Tootsie?
I couldn't tell. I was like, what on earth is this man eating?
It
What?
is spelled like Tootsie, so it's okay.
Tootsie.
The Tootsie
Spelled
Roll.
that way.
That's how I'm going to say it forever now.
He's
Was it
probably
the
the only person
Tootsie?
saying it right. You never
Was it
know.
the
We could
the
all be
who
saying it wrong.
the Hutus and the Tutsis? Was that the Rwandan thing?
It's like
Not to bring that
Temu,
up, you know.
where everybody
Yeah.
still calls it Timu,
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I like that. That's a
Yeah,
that's a good hot
that's an
take right there.
underrated,
Yeah.
for sure. I
What
really
about
like
you guys?
I
Yeah.
like the vanilla, just like playing off that. I love the vanilla Tootsie Rolls.
Mm.
You know how there's like the fruit ones they came out with them. I like all those more than I like regular Tootsie Rolls, but the vanilla ones I have always loved. The little blue wrapped vanilla Tootsie Rolls, so good. Candy wise, my childhood favorites. Milk Duds had a moment for me, like more in my like middle school years for some reason. I think honestly, I remember there was a book slash movie I was really into called Beautiful Creatures. A character, one of their personality traits is putting Milk Duds and popcorn in the movie theater, and I stole that, and I was like, I'm gonna do that, and so that lived in my life for a little while. I still like them, but definitely not that much anymore. I know that's kind of an unpopular.
No, no. Hey,
I don't know.
There's no. This is like Planet Fitness right here. This is the judgment-free zone
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
For
why
now.
we're here.
for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Milk Duds had a moment for me. I remember I liked Twix a lot when I was younger. That was like my chocolate bar, cookie bar of choice. Still like Twix. Junior Mints, I was really into. Still, and I love mint chocolate like anything.
I'm right there with you. And the people who hate
Yes.
them, that
Grow up.
upsets me so much. Like mint
grow up.
mint chocolate chip ice cream is goated. Don't even
Exactly.
get me into that right now.
Mature your taste buds.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So Junior Mints for sure. Yeah, I think, and I mean, I've got more candies I like today, but I guess we'll get there too.
Yeah, yeah.
Those were just ones I kind of remember.
For me, my sisters and I, especially trick or treating, big shout out to everybody out in Johnson City and Binghamton, New York. That's where my childhood was primarily, and Halloween was a gigantic holiday. It's one of those towns. It's like Hatfield and where Elm Street, typical kind of town that has some kind of story to it. I think honestly, my favorite part of Halloween was the next day at school doing trades on the table. Like, hey, what do you got over there? What do we got? I'd always try to defend it from my dad. My dad, God bless him, he always did this every year. He would always go through it and like pick out his own. I'm like, no, this is mine. I earned this with my costume. But some of my early childhood favorites, I got to say, Three Musketeers. I just loved
Those are good.
Three Musketeers. Absolutely loved
Those
it.
have like marshmallow, right? Like inside?
Isn't it nougat? Is that like all
I
nougat?
think it's a
Okay.
nougat. Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
I'm
nougat, not
thinking of
marshmallow,
something
because I'm not a
else, but yeah.
huge marshmallow guy. Like, even with like Lucky Charms, the marshmallow pieces I would pick out. I'm like, no, get out of
I've
here.
never heard of somebody doing that before.
I know. Unpopular take right here.
Yeah.
You can come to my house for breakfast because my son only eats the marshmallows.
Oh,
So
there
you
we
can
go. It's perfect.
Like a
Perfect. Yeah,
sane
I'll just
person.
hand them over.
Yeah.
But besides that, being Puerto Rican, as far as snacks go, this isn't Halloween focused. We had the big green tins of crackers that are like this big. And then, of course,
The soda crackers.
the
Just
soda
like
crackers. And then, of course, like our grandparents and aunts and uncles would make it into a gigantic like sewing kit kind of thing. But the crackers were my jam. I loved the barrel juices, the juices that came in the little barrel. That was my jam when I was a kid. And even though like there's no point to it besides going to the dentist and getting your cavities filled or fixed, jawbreakers.
Oh,
I
God.
loved jawbreakers when I was a kid. So I'm surprised I still have all my teeth and don't have veneers. So that's pretty much the list there. As far as like favorites throughout the years, just kind of like bringing it nowadays, just like Matt said, any kind of king size bar or regular size bar, like we definitely started stalking neighborhoods, especially when I moved down here, and there's neighborhoods like Willoughby and like Starmount and all that stuff, which we didn't have that in upstate New York. Like we were all broken middle class. So it was just like, hey, whoever's not giving away raisins and pennies, we're going to that house. But yeah, regular size Snickers, Reese's. Sometimes we would get money on Halloween, which was kind
Yeah.
of cool. Like just getting $1. And you can just tell that's like the families that didn't go out and buy candy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they would just
There
throw a little
was,
dollar in there.
There was one when I lived in Myrtle Beach, we would go to like the rich neighborhoods. And there was one house every year gave out $2 bills, like the bills that are worth two. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like not two
Yeah, yeah.
$1 bills,
Right.
like the $2
Yeah, the
bills.
actual $2 bill.
Every year they'd
Wow.
have like a giant trunk of $2 bills and give them out. And I think I still have one that they gave me. But yeah,
Were they producing those in the garage or something?
I was like, it sounds like money laundering to
different
me.
out
Yeah,
there,
that's
I don't
exactly
know.
what it sounds like. If we give it to the kids, nobody's going to ask any questions, you know?
I need you to wash these $2 bills.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
cartel has a
Yeah.
major influence in North
No one questioned
Myrtle
it
Beach.
though. I was like, okay, yeah.
All right. So in terms of like newer candy that you guys are into, and obviously
In
as
adulthood.
we get older, our palates change, things like that. Like I used to not like seafood at all when I was a kid. I despised it. Now I'm like, give me all the shrimp, give me all the salmon, all that stuff. Candy wise, what do you think your palates have evolved to nowadays?
Man, honestly, I don't know that my palate has evolved all that much because, and it does help that I've got a 6-year-old in the house because
Yeah.
we have a lot of like kid-friendly candy, and I'm just a fan of that. So now I find myself gravitating toward, I'm munching now on some gummy bears. I love a good gummy bear.
Yes.
And I don't know what it is.
Classic.
Yes,
Classic.
Haribo,
that's
if
it.
that's even how you say it.
See here,
That's
it's
it.
Haribo. I think.
Haribo. Haribo. Oh, I've been out of the country and seen Haribo from different countries, and I try to get them to try them because they're just so delicious.
Yeah.
So anything gummy bear related, I'm a fan of that.
Me too.
I still gravitate toward the Reese's. I do appreciate a good themed Reese's, so like the hearts at Valentine's Day, the pumpkins, the Christmas trees. I'm a fan of those. And one that I was a fan of when I was really little, and mainly because of the spokesperson. And you're on, you guys are the pop culture, so you might remember the spokesperson for this candy, but Butterfingers.
Mm.
I'm really starting to gravitate back to the Butterfinger. Do you remember the commercial?
I vaguely do. I can't remember the
don't.
spokesperson now.
Was that Bart Simpson?
Bart Simpson.
Oh, yes.
Don't lay
Yeah.
a finger on my Butterfinger, man. And
Okay,
so I
yeah.
was just all about Butterfinger because I was obsessed when I was growing up with The Simpsons. So I instantly was like, well, if Bart likes Butterfingers, I have to like Butterfingers.
Yeah.
And so I've gotten back into the Butterfinger candy now. And I also, it's an odd challenge for me, but I love anything sour. I love trying to
Yeah.
eat it without making a face.
Mm.
It's just a contest my dad and I had when I would grow up. We would try to find the most sour candy we could and try to eat it without making a face, like the warheads and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
whatever else. And then
Yeah.
I mean, they did diabolical stuff. You talked about swapping candy and the cafeteria. They were doing diabolical stuff with warheads, like putting salt in your hand with a warhead and trying to like
Mm.
burn it and things.
Yeah, people at my school or lemon juice or like
Yes.
yeah, salt, lemon, and warheads.
It was
I
the
remember
original
that.
one chip challenge.
I remember that.
Yes. Yes. But anything sour, I'm still a fan of sour stuff. But to me, if it's chocolate, I'd rather go with Reese's or Butterfinger. But if I'm doing like a road trip, I'm going to gravitate towards something like a gummy bear.
Nice.
Yeah.
God bless gummy
I'm
bears.
not a Butterfinger. I've never been a Butterfinger fan. I
Really?
don't like candies that stick to your teeth like that.
That's like half the candies out there.
No. But like, you know what I mean?
Butterfinger specifically, it's too much drama.
Yeah.
Like it really gets back there in the molars and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it really clings
It's
on
so
back
full
there.
of itself.
It
Yes.
is, man. It just won't
Get-
leave you
get
I
alone.
don't
over it.
need you there all
Get
day.
over it.
It's a clinger. It's a stage 7 clinger of candies.
You've hung around long enough. Move on.
BB Shea, what about you, bud?
Oh man, I think my palate has really regressed over the years. When I was younger, I loved dark chocolate.
Okay.
Now I cannot stand it.
Wow.
Like I used to kill dark chocolate when I was a kid. Now I'm like I don't want anything to do with it. We were talking before we started about like you mentioned Toblerone and like how that's kind of you don't eat that because it was kind of like upper class candy.
Yeah.
I'm a Ferrero Rocher fiend, man.
Ooh, so good.
And it's such unnecessary packaging, but it makes you feel so regal. Just like unwrapping that thing and then keeping the little foil off the bottom and just biting into that crispy thing with the hazelnut in the middle of it. Ferrero Rocher is a solid thing. But like my palate, like I think it's just regressed. I think dark chocolate is a little bit more fancy than milk chocolate.
Sure.
I don't know. Is that right? Do you guys feel that way?
I
Is that just
think
me?
so. Yeah.
Okay,
It
yeah.
definitely feels
100%.
fancier. It
Yeah.
feels
That's
fancier.
that's what I think. Yeah. So no, I think I've regressed. I just like normal chocolate. Like Matt mentioned, going to the gas station. When I go to the gas station, it's just normal Hershey bars. That's it.
For me, Snickers is by far one of the best out there to this day. Also, a gigantic fan of Twix. And like you, Matt, I love some Sour Patch Kids. I'm not crazy about the watermelon ones.
Me neither.
Mhm.
Like to
I feel
me,
like that's an unpopular,
Yeah.
but me neither.
yeah, get those to
They're
the
not
side.
sour.
No, it's just watermelon, and they're shaped like watermelon slices, and I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. But like anytime I'm at the movie theater, especially, it's popcorn and Sour Patch Kids,
Yeah.
and not together. I'm not that crazy. I like
Not
my
like
Sour
mixed
Patch
in.
Kids
You don't
separate.
dump
and
them
my
in the popcorn
separate.
bucket and pour
No.
butter and okay.
No. What about you nowadays? What's your jam?
Well, my favorite is dark chocolate. And I mean, I've always liked dark chocolate, but I love it now. I don't know why. I'm actually, in terms of sweet and salty, I am 100%, I'm more salty. Like, I like salty, savory snacks and food. And then, like, I do like sweets, but, like, I'm that person who's like, things can be too sweet for me, like, or cakes can be too rich, or, like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think that's kind of a thing that draws me to dark chocolate, is that it's not as sweet as milk chocolate or white chocolate, which isn't really chocolate, but anything like that. So I love dark chocolate. I don't have a specific brand that I favor. I love like a 70% dark chocolate and up. Love it.
I was going to ask your percentage, like 72% cacao, 74%.
Yeah.
You know,
That's how we do it. That's how we
Yeah.
measure it
yeah,
here in the Hernandez
exactly.
household.
I really don't even know what that means, but it sounds nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know until this moment that you measured dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like when you buy it, it'll say somewhere like the percentage of like pure cacao it is, which is like the higher percentage, the more bitter, I guess. So like if you get like 95, it's gonna be like, that's probably not great. Like, but an acquired taste.
The IPA chocolates.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
exactly right.
Yeah. But I love like between 70 and like up to 85. Like I like dark chocolate. So that's like a go-to for me for sure. I do love Haribo gummy bears so much. I love like that brand specifically gummy bears. I've had other brands like Albanese and whatnot, and they're okay, but they're too soft. I like that the Haribo, like you have to work for it. That's part of it that I like with the Haribo gummy bears. They're very like, they are kind of hard and chewy,
Hmm.
and the Albanese are like almost like fruit snacks.
Yeah.
So I like that part of Haribo gummy bears, and so that's like a
You're
huge,
getting a workout when you're eating the Haribo. You're
Oh
getting a
yeah.
workout,
yeah,
you
I
know?
don't know, it's
Yeah.
satisfying.
And
Yeah,
I,
she's
and I
got
love
such a
that
great
you, yeah,
jawline.
I love that you mentioned that because that really matters with a gummy snack.
Yep.
Like if you
Yeah,
bite into it way too easily, I don't like it. I had a medical gummy in Canada recently, and I bit right into it, and it ruined the whole experience for me. It didn't even affect me because I was so mad.
kind of odd. It's kind of
Yeah,
unsettling. It's
yeah, it
just
is. I
like,
was like, I need a little bit of resistance with my gummies. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So dark chocolate and gummy bears are like my top favorites now. Twizzlers, I've always loved. That was a big one as a kid too. I forgot to mention, but I love Twizzlers. I know it's kind of unpopular, like there's not much going on, but again, I don't like super sweet stuff. So, like I like maybe I'm more drawn to textures with sweets is something. I don't know. But I love Twizzlers. Okay, that stank face has been going on.
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, I'm
use that.
sorry. Yeah, the Twit can't get
Can't
behind the
get into
Twizzlers.
Fun.
Twizzlers.
It's the only time I'm gonna judge you. But hey,
Yep.
once is plenty.
Fine.
Yep.
More for me.
See, I
Um,
told you. I told you. I feel like if RCA cables had a flavor, that's Twizzlers.
anyways,
I do. It's
I believe that.
trash. It is a trash candy.
it's like an activity. I don't know. It feels like an activity to me, and I don't know.
You're in it for the challenge, not the
Yeah.
flavor. Okay. All right. That makes a little
It's
bit.
also a toy. It's also a toy.
Yeah, I braid them. I do all the like
Yeah, okay. All right.
All right. So we went through a lot of our favorites. I would love to know, and BB Shea, we'll start with you. What are some of your like overrated, just like no go? I'm not gonna eat this at all whatsoever, even if I'm trying to be a nice person and someone offers it to me. You're just like hard pass in terms of snacks and candy.
Let me tell you something. I think that putting nuts in anything ruins it completely. I think if you give me like a brownie or like I know Snickers is one of your favorites, so I apologize for
It's
offending you.
okay. It's all right.
But I
We got all
feel
our
like
opinions.
if you put a nut in something, it completely ruins it for me. I don't want any sort of peanut, almond, none of that stuff in any of my chocolate or candy. Um, Also, I don't know why circus peanuts came to my mind.
Ooh,
Yeah, you leave
there
those
was
at
a
the door.
time I kind of liked them, but oh
Yeah,
wow,
that
I
was when
cannot
you were like
stand
3
them.
years old. I think like that's a candy that 3 to 5 year olds like
You
because they
should
don't
not be
know any
eating that
better.
as an adult.
Yeah, yeah, and like I don't know, just I don't know why these nuts just bug me. Like if somebody hands me a brownie that's got a nut in it, I just get really upset. It's a visceral reaction. Like the face
How
I
dare
made
you?
when you mentioned the Twizzlers. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Mm.
Wow.
Mm,
Okay.
I like it. I like it. Matt, what about you?
Oh man, I don't want to upset anybody, but I'm also not a fan of Snickers. They're overrated.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, they're
Okay.
fine. I'm not gonna not eat it if somebody gives it to me. We'll put it
Sure.
that way. But
Sure.
I don't. I'm never actively seeking out a Snickers.
Okay.
And if I'm digging through my son's Halloween candy after he's gone to bed, I'm gonna go for some of the other stuff before I go for that. I also, I mean, I'm gonna upset BB Shea here. Tootsie or Tootsie, however you want to say it, they're not great. I think it's overrated. Like the flavor's fine, but it's way too chewy. Like I just can't get down. And then as far as snacks go, I think, I know it's popular at a very specific time of year, but to kind of go on piggyback with those circus peanuts, I cannot stand Peeps.
Terrible.
They're
Yeah,
terrible.
The worst.
Like, do they put actual glitter on the outside of them? Like, what is that crust that is on the
It's
outside of them?
sugar. It's sugar, Matt, and it's delicious. I
You're
don't know what you're.
BB
How do
Shea.
you hate a peep?
You can like
Yeah,
the sugar, but you can't. It glistens, dude. Sugar's not supposed to
dude.
glisten that way.
Peeps are elite. I don't care. I don't care what you say, man.
My partner
Peeps are
loves
elite.
Pete,
I
so
love
you
them.
have a supporter.
No, I
Mm.
can't.
They're
I
they're
can't
fine. I don't hate
now with
them.
that. And then see, to me, like the Tootsie Roll, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I'll eat it because I feel like when you're in a certain area, you have to eat saltwater taffy. But it's kind of the same thing. It's like Laffy Taffy, saltwater taffy. To me, those are just the fruity version of a Tootsie Roll. It's like I don't want that much. Like I'm okay working for the gummy bear, but
Mm.
It's a
I
lot.
feel like I'm chewing on
It's a big
slime,
commitment.
Yeah.
like congealed slime when I'm eating those. So those are no goes for me.
Okay.
Oh, another one just popped up for me. Almond Joy. No, absolutely
What?
no. No
Oh,
coconut. No
Oh, not a
coconut.
coconut guy, huh?
Mounds Almond Joy. Absolutely
oh, I
not.
love
That
mounds.
ruins it. Oh, terrible, terrible,
Mounds
terrible.
and almond joy. Because the dark
Well, and on top
chocolate.
of that too, they have nuts in them. So you already
Yeah,
hate
see
you
that
hate
too.
you hate
Yeah,
the
but I
coconut,
but
you hate the
I,
nuts, so it's got everything that you hate in
Two
it.
it's the
strikes.
worst thing possible. Yeah,
Like,
who's
take
keeping
this
that
candy
bar
bar.
in business? I don't know.
Me.
You guys have already mentioned a lot of mine. Circus peanuts to me are absolutely disgusting. Peeps right up there with it. Candy corn, I think, is the worst.
Come
It's
on.
like
Overrated.
styrofoam. It's
No, it's
terrible. All
not.
right,
Candy
maybe.
corn is amazing.
It's
Oh,
not
well,
styrofoam
all
at
right. So
all.
No.
2-2, 2-2. It's just bland. It's just blah.
I will say
Hmm.
candy corn is one of the sweetest like candies that I like. Because I feel like candy corn, it's one of those things after you eat like five, it just gets like the sweet, like the richness maybe, it just
Mhm.
builds and it starts to feel heavy.
It definitely
But I
stays
do,
in your mouth for a while.
yeah, but I love it. I
Mm,
do love it at
mm-mm.
this time of year. And I love, speaking of this time of year, fall season, I love those green apple caramel covered suckers.
Those are
You know what I'm
good.
talking about?
Those are
Hmm.
good.
And I don't even, I really typically don't like green apple flavored candies and stuff that much. Like apple will always be my last flavor I pick, but that caramel, literally just the caramel being on top, those are really
Yeah.
good.
Big shout out to my wife. That's one of her favorite things to get. Yeah, besides candy corn, I think snow caps are
Mm.
the absolute worst.
Yeah,
I don't know how
I
movie
don't,
theaters
there's
still
not much
sell
appeal
them.
there.
I guarantee you, if we do a poll or actually go on Google or AI and do like least sold amount of candy in a
Yeah.
movie theater, snow caps has to be at the bottom.
It's got to be.
What
It's
exactly
just
is a
got to.
snow cap? I don't think I've ever had one.
So it's like a round little chocolate thing with pretty much what it looks like. It's almost kind of like sprinkles on top, but it's you might like it because it
Okay.
reminds me of what's
That's
the minty
literally
one
it,
that you
yeah.
like?
Junior mints?
Junior mints. It's like junior mints, but with sprinkles on top. I
But it's
Oh,
just,
is it
oh,
minty?
no, no, no.
Oh, it's not
I don't
minty at
think
all.
so.
Okay.
I thought it was.
Is
Huh.
it?
I don't know. I just think they're
No.
disgusting. But then again, I'm also, unpopular opinion. I'm not a fan of minty anything at all whatsoever. Ice cream, like what else is out there? The peppermint spearmint things.
York peppermint
Yep,
Mhm.
patties,
yep.
delicious.
Yeah.
Pass.
Dark chocolate
Hard pass.
covered
Get that out of here.
mint.
So, yep. That's where I'm at now. What are and I'll start with this one. For me, there's a few underrated ones out there. I will say this: when you are at home and watching a movie, they don't have it that often at Walmart. They have it more at Harris Teeter. AMC makes
Mm,
a AMC brand popcorn that you can microwave.
Hmm.
Bomb! It is the best microwavable popcorn on the planet.
it
You can
is.
get
It
regular
is.
butter. You can get extra butter. I feel like I'm at a movie theater
It
after
is
I
the
pop it.
closest to movie theater popcorn you could
So
get.
good. So good, so underrated. You don't see it a lot. Normally they order it for me on my birthday through Amazon. And it is not cheap. But I also got to say these little guys right here, Mambas, I
Mm.
absolutely just
Oh, okay.
love. Oh man, it's just got just the flavor. And I know you guys talk about like kind of working for it a little bit, like it doesn't melt in
Mhm.
your mouth or anything like that. But
I'd
Mambas and
say
really every flavor of Mamba, I love.
I'd say it's a little softer than a Starburst.
Yes, it is.
Mambas, I put them on Mambas because I was like, these are just They love Dad and Ashley. They love Starburst. He's been a pink Starburst
Whew.
guy forever. Um, and
So
so I
good.
was like, try these, and they're just Starburst, but the only difference is like the coloring. They don't use any artificial coloring, so it's like
Yeah.
natural dyes and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, they have a huge
Organic.
variety.
It's
Yeah,
still got tons of sugar and everything else.
no, but I
But yeah.
mean,
But it's healthy for
it
you.
doesn't
That's
have red.
right.
It
That's
doesn't have
right.
red dye 40 in it, anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Very true.
But they have a huge variety of flavors that are just like tropical
Hmm.
flavors, like coconut, peach,
Yeah.
all these.
I will say
Mama's
this:
are
as
good.
much as I love Starburst, I will take a Mamba over a Starburst all day, every day. That's how good they
Wow.
are. Yeah,
That's a hot take.
real hot take.
They've
I'm
got like a
telling you.
stick form too, like the little sticks.
Ooh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Nice. What's your underrated gem?
Underrated? I don't know about underrated. I have overrated.
Okay.
To me,
Yeah.
obviously. And I was gonna say Ferrero Rocher.
Oh
Jordan.
wow.
I mean, they're good, but I'm like, that good, price wise. I don't know. They are
They're that
good, but I'm
they're
just
that
like,
good.
It's the Grey Poupon of candy.
It re-
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like,
exactly right.
uh, I don't know. That's just, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't know about underrated or underrated though. I'll have to think about that some more. I've got some more like childhood snacks that I
Yeah.
miss that aren't necessarily candy.
Go ahead.
Um, there were these gummies called um stackers, and they were by Fruit by the Foot, fruit roll up stackers, and they were these sheets that had little buttons of gummies on them. You just pick them off.
That's what those
They
are
were
called.
discontinued, like they don't exist
Oh
anymore.
yeah.
Stacker. No, I
Yeah.
had to like research before because I kept looking up stickers, stacker, and like it wasn't coming up. I had to look up like Fruit by the Foot stackers.
Huh.
Those were
Huh.
really good. Early 2000s snack that no longer exists. Grips. Those are back. They were gone for a long time, I think.
Is those the chocolate chips?
Yeah, so they have the ones that they're little pouches of little chocolate chip cookies, like tiny chocolate chip cookies,
Okay, I
and
know
then
it's okay.
and
Mhm.
then little pouches of tiny tiny Cheez-Its that you could like they're meant to like just pour in your mouth type.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, what you mean.
Lunchables, obviously. I was a huge fan of the pizza
Mm,
ones in specific,
mm.
which are disgusting nowadays, but when I was a kid, I loved the pizza Lunchables.
It's
Always
the
begged
OG
for 'em.
charcuterie boards.
Yes.
Not the pizza ones, but yeah, yeah, like yeah, pizza
I
one like,
still
and I would
to
eat them
this day.
cold too.
Yes, to this. Oh, the pizza one's called. All right, I get down with
Yeah.
that. This day, if when my family goes to the beach, we go to the grocery store and we buy Lunchables, and that's what we eat for lunch while we're on the beach.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
perfect.
Lunchable, like the
It's so
mini
easy.
cracker
It's
Lunchables
small.
are
It's
great.
condensed. It fits
Yeah,
in the cooler. You take it out. Everybody's happy.
yeah, those are still great.
Did you
Um,
ever have the? I think BB Shea and I have talked about this. Did you ever have the taco Lunchable?
nah.
I didn't even know that existed.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah.
I've had
and
some nasty Lunchables.
I think it went away for good reason, but this taco Lunchable, it came with two or three like small, very small soft shell tortillas,
Hmm.
a
Okay.
little bit of cheese, some like salsa, and then the meat came in like that same tube that the pizza sauce comes in for the pizza one, but it's the meat that you put in there. And I have never in my life tasted
Ooh.
anything that reminds me of whatever that was coming out of that tube.
I'm
Hmm.
It
I
was
believe it.
definitely not meat,
Wait
but
a minute.
whatever
Wait a
it
minute.
is,
It came in a tube?
Like
it
he said,
came
like the
in
pizza sauce came in a
just like
tube,
the
but
pizza
this meat came in a tube.
sauce, the little plastic container, you pull the end off
Yeah.
and you put the pizza sauce on the pizza.
Yeah.
The meat, the filling, I don't want to call it meat. I don't want to put words in
Right.
Lunchball's mouth, but the filling that you put into the taco that was brown, that was supposed to be whatever, came in that. And so you pulled the top off and you like squeezed it out into the taco
It's like an
with the cheese,
MRE.
and that's what you ate.
It's
I
worse.
don't remember that, but
I
now I'm
have not
so
seen one
intrigued.
in so long. I have not
Finally got
seen
rid of
one.
it, I hope.
I don't think they were around long. I think like a
No
couple
way.
months, and they sold out on shelves and they never brought it back.
There's no way, but I remember having that for, I mean, there's probably like a year and a half window in my life where I
Mhm.
remember consuming those, and I've never been able to find it since, and I cannot find anything that mimics the flavor that that pouch filling had.
I feel like this
That's
is
a
a
good thing,
challenge that
right?
we need to see.
We can find one.
We gotta find one. World,
Yes.
you're watching, you're listening. Let us know how we can
Where
find
can we
one,
find
and
it?
we will all be together and do a live taste test.
Mm.
Oh my
100%.
gosh!
If we
We
can
got to
find
keep
this,
the
I would love
expiration
to
date on.
Well,
experience
yeah. Within reason.
Yeah, these can't be like circa 1999.
No.
The chicken nugget Lunchables, terrible,
Mm.
terrible.
Yeah.
And I even remember like I just have like vivid like I remember that was awful and I never wanted it again. And then there was like one that was like a little sub that you make. For some reason that was horrid. Like there was some Lunchables that just I think the meat and cheese like they're still great. It's still what it is. But there are some Lunchables out there that are diabolical for sure.
Yep.
Like
Diabolical.
really scary. I'd say like the pizzas were great at the time. I would maybe try one today, still just like nostalgia, and the little nachos because like it's whatever. But everything else is kind of a gray area.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not interested.
That's fair.
Going back to that. And kids cuisine, remember?
Oh
kids
God!
cuisine.
Yeah, the microwavable
And I
meals.
wanted that awful little brownie so bad.
Yeah.
Like that's all I wanted out of it. Was just that nasty brownie. So
The brownie.
That
What
was
they
the
had
only
in there?
highlight.
Is
What were
that
the
true?
options?
I don't know. The Salisbury steak was pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie.
Did they have a Salisbury steak? kids
Salisbury
cuisine?
steak with the I think with some mashed potatoes
Corn
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are those still around?
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I think so. I think they are actually.
Oh,
That'll be the
I would
next
try that.
episode
I
where
would
we
try
actually
that.
go through. We try some
Trying kid
Lunchables.
cuisines.
We try some kid cuisines.
I would try that.
Give it a rating out of 5. I think that would go very well, to be
Let's
honest.
do it.
Yeah.
Fellas, as far as, at home when you're watching a movie or when you're at the movie theater, like what are your go-tos?
When I go to the movies, I keep it extremely simple. I want fresh popcorn and I want a Mountain Dew. And those are the two things. I'm not, occasionally if someone around me has something sweet, like my son is really big on the Airhead bites when we go to the movies. So I'll eat one or two of his, but I try to balance the saltiness of the popcorn with the sweetness of the soda.
Yep.
And so that's where I go with the salty sweet combo. But it's always, certain places we mentioned Golden Ticket, so I'll go with the Mellow Yellow versus the Mountain Dew. So one of those sodas with popcorn, and that's all I need to enjoy a movie.
Love it. Love it. BB Shea, what about yourself?
I know Jordan made mention to it earlier. Popcorn. I think you were putting Milk Duds in there. It was the movie Whiplash. The dad and the son are in the movies and they're eating popcorn. They put Raisinets on top.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I'd ever seen that. And I was like, that's such a great idea. So I do that, but with Bunch of Crunch.
Ooh.
I get a big popcorn, bunch of crunch on top, and the biggest Coke slushy that you can give me, and I'm a happy camper.
Oh,
Bunch of crunch. I have to look
love
that
it.
Yeah.
up.
I'll
I
have
can't
to.
think of it.
Bunch of Crunch is
Oh,
an
yeah.
amazing. Yeah,
Crunch.
it's
Okay, so
it's
crunch.
perfect. Yeah, and it all goes to the bottom, so you don't all eat it at one time.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I will say, I remember when I was a kid, that was my least favorite, was Crunch. Like, I hated Crunch. Like, it made me angry for some reason. I don't.
Crunch had
That's where the
Crunch had
anger came from.
Yeah. Crunch had a big moment
Not with
in
that.
like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I was
Like
not
when
part
it
of
was
that
the
movement.
foil wrapper,
Mm-hmm.
you could like get that, and then like there was another, was it Crackle? I think also
Very
had a little
similar.
bit of a crunch
That's
thing
one.
to it. It's not as poppin' as it used to
Yeah.
be though, but the
I
Bunch of Crunch still holds up.
I don't like the any candies still that have the Rice Krispies in it. Like I don't. Is that what Crunch is?
I think so.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like a crispy. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
something like a Rice Krispie. I don't know what it. I don't like that combo at all. Still.
Hershey's just released a bar that's got waffle cone pieces in it, and which is an
try that.
amazing,
I would try that.
amazing team up right there. Yeah.
Mm.
We'll have to
Mm.
definitely do an ice cream episode because I'm actually not a fan of the cones or waffle cones or regular cones. Give it to me in a
homemade
bowl.
Waffle cone?
Give it to me in a bowl.
Yep.
No,
Yeah, right here. Yeah, don't
I need
give
a-
me
I need a-
cone.
I need a
I don't
cake
need a cone.
cone. I'm eating
I
the
like
cone
cake
and everything.
cones too.
Cake cones are elite.
Even though it tastes like styrofoam, I love it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
love
like,
it.
it's like a manila envelope.
But it's
But
so
with the
good.
ice cream, it's
'Cause
good. Yeah.
honestly, waffle cones are really good, especially when they're homemade and whatnot. But like to me, that's like a separate snack where like I'll just eat a waffle cone because with the ice cream, that's really sweet for me. Like that's a lot going on, and I really can't finish it. But with a cake cone, it's just like a texture to have with the ice cream, and so
It matches up super well.
yeah, I get that.
As far as movies, I'm very similar to Matt. Got to have my popcorn. I don't care if we just went to Kabuto or Arigato and filled up to the brim. When I'm in the theater, I'm getting at least minimum a small popcorn. And I do love the fact that Golden Ticket and some other cinemas out there also now have Gatorade as an option.
Yeah, honestly, I like that too.
Fantastic. Especially if you go out the night before and a little bit tired and need to wake up, because I'm not a soda guy. I'll go ahead and say that. I drank soda when I was a kid. I don't even remember when it stopped, but I'm just pretty much just water and Gatorade, and that's about it. So bless you theaters for having Gatorade in there. But yeah, give me some popcorn, give me some Sour Patch Kids. Those are definitely my my top three. Usually her or my wife. My wife loves Milk Duds. Holy crap, she loves them. She'll throw them into popcorn. Oh, there's a box downstairs right now as we speak. And then she got mad at me because I didn't bring home Milk Duds. I'm like, you already got Milk Duds.
I thought that's what it was.
No. Yeah. So big shout out to Ashley. She likes to do the Milk Duds and the popcorn, and I'm like, I don't care. I just need popcorn. So that's my thing.
What do you guys think about like the full meals at movie theaters?
Well, it's gonna sound like we're just golden ticket.
Right.
But like honestly,
Yeah.
Golden Ticket does have pretty good. I haven't had a lot of their stuff. The fried pickles are really good. The nachos are just like the Tostitos and cheese. That's good.
Yeah.
TT got a pizza, a little personal pizza that like looked good. Like that looked like a real pizza, you know what I mean? So they looked okay. I'm not a person who ever orders stuff like that. I think there was like one time, and I can remember I ordered nachos because I don't know, just didn't want popcorn for some reason. But I've never been the order a meal or like anything other than popcorn person. But what about you? Have you ever? Or like a hot dog?
So she knows. My wife obviously knows. The family knows. I'm very particular when it comes to movies. I don't care that my seat is already assigned, which is great. Now not having to worry about getting there early enough to find like a good seat. I like the fact that I can order my seat, but I refuse to miss previews. I don't care if I've already seen them on YouTube all week long or all month long, whatever. I like to get to the movie theater about 15 minutes early because I like to, get comfortable. I like to get settled in, have my food, have my snacks. I don't mind the theaters that even do like Golden Ticket. They do the direct to your seat thing. That's all fine and dandy. I think what drives me nuts the most is the people that show up to the theater like 30 minutes after and have an attitude or maybe a little bit loud. It's like, sit down, shut the hell up. We're trying to enjoy the movie like everybody else. So that's my take on it. I don't mind it because, there are times where you're running late and you're not going to have time to stop somewhere and get something to eat. So I do like the fact that you can get, a hot dog, popcorn, chicken tenders, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. It is cool, but, I think within reason, and there should be a cutoff. Like, after the movie's been on for half an hour, you got to go get your own stuff. So that's my take on it.
You guys ever sneak food in?
Yeah.
What's that?
Do we ever sneak food in?
Oh, yeah.
I snuck an entire 5 for $5 from Arby's in once.
In college, we would sneak in cookout trays.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. My friend Leah got
We don't do that anymore, by the way.
No, we don't. We don't.
This is old us. Old us.
Yes.
Don't check our book bags.
No.
Yeah.
I have a vivid memory of my friend Leah got like a burger from Cookout and like got it out, and like the lady next to us like got up and moved to a different seat because it like the smell or whatever.
Oh, did she get the cheddar style with the onions?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my God. I
don't know what she got.
I love
but it was just funny.
Cookout, but their cheddar style with onions, that thing will leave a scent in your car for weeks.
Hey, Really? Cookout makes good.
Oh no, I love cookout, but now I don't get any onions because it lingers and it lingers for a while.
That lady was just jealous because she didn't have
That's
a
right.
cookout tray.
That's right.
It definitely
Yeah,
wasn't
she was like, "Why
discussed.
didn't I think of that?" Yeah.
Back in the day, long time ago, what did you guys sneak into theaters?
Honestly, for me, it was just like whatever candy. Like we didn't mind buying the popcorn there because
Right.
movie theater popcorn is better than any popcorn you're gonna have anywhere else.
Right.
But the candy's the candy. So we would go to um we lived close to an AMC that was in like a shopping strip with a Food Lion. And so we would go into Food Lion or Dollar Tree, grab whatever candy we wanted and put that in and sneak that in. The most brazen I ever got, I did sneak in some Wendy's one time. That was the biggest. But I'm not a fan of like for me, I'm kind of like you, Brian. When I go to the movie, I want to take in the movie.
Yep.
I don't, and when I'm eating something like that, that's a meal, I feel like too much of my focus has to be on the food and not on the screen.
Right.
So that's why I want something that's just, all right, it's the bucket of popcorn and I can just like mindlessly eat it. I don't
Mhm.
have to focus on what am I biting? Do I need a knife and fork for this? So
Right.
I'm typically, if I'm sneaking something in, it was going to be a candy, but it's the one time I did that with the Wendy's, I was like, it was because we were running late and we had to get some dinner, but I
Mhm.
ate it so fast because I'm like, I want to just get through this so I can watch the movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Same. Like I
And that was it.
normally down half my popcorn through the credits.
Yep.
And then after that, I'm just
The
lightly
commercials, the trailers,
snacking.
gone.
Yep.
So BB Shea, what was yours again? Wendy's? Oh
Oh
no, that
no,
was Matt's.
back when
Arby's.
Arby's had that 5 for
Arby's.
5 deal, 5 for 5 roast beef, Jimmy John's, Walmart popcorn chicken, uh, whatever would fit in the pocket or the jacket
Yeah.
pocket, that it was coming in with us.
Yeah.
Hey, can't knock the hustle. I mean,
No,
I know
man.
that's how theaters make their
But
money,
no,
but at the same
I was
time,
I was drunk. I'm sorry, no, I wasn't drunk. I was young at the time.
yes.
I didn't have any money,
Yeah.
and movie theater stuff is high quality, so you got to pay good money for it.
Mhm.
So we would go get cheap stuff and sneak it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, listen, before we wrap up, how can our listeners and fans find you guys as far as social media, podcast outlets, all that fun stuff? Any shout outs you want to give? Go ahead. This is your time to shine right here.
Give it to him, BB.
You can find us on bigfoodiespod.com. We are on Instagram, Big Foodies Pod. Is that right?
Yeah.
Big Foodies Pod. Facebook, Big Foodies. Me and Matt have been doing a little bit of a different thing recently. We've been reviewing local food places. I'm the hot dog guy. If you need to know anything about local hot dogs, come talk to me. Matt, he's all about the barbecue sandwiches. If you need anything barbecue sandwich related, you talk to him. We've also had opportunities to go to like local fairs and stuff, try some stuff that they've got going on. So yeah, anywhere you want to find us, you can find us. YouTube, Big Foodies Pod, Instagram. We're on TikTok as well. All social media outlets, man. So come check us out and let us know what you think.
Excellent. Well, Matt, BB Shea, thank you so much for joining us.